Hello everyone, happy new year to you all. How are you all doing? I hope you are fresh for the new year. We are here and this is Sunday Chit Chat. I'm actually so happy to be here because I noticed some of you guys have been missing me. I'm not getting ahead of myself. Some people have been reaching out. Some people have been stalking my Instagram. Some people have been just downright missing the 25-day skincare challenge. Anyway, this is Sunday Chit Chat, and today we're going to be talking about vitamin A. I talk so much about vitamin A that I feel that it's all fair that I really go in full details explaining everything you guys need to know about vitamin A. So before we begin, let's welcome our moderator to the show. If you're new, this is a live show, but we're gonna, chit chat with the subscribers, and we're also gonna talk about the topic. How are you doing, Lucy? Happy New Year to you. I hope you are well rested. I was missing in action for 2 days. I actually took 2 days for myself, guys. Just 2 days, just trying to relax a little. So I know if some of you are like a regular watcher, you would know that, a few of the videos that I've been posting are repeat videos with a little bit of editing. That was because I, yours truly, want to get some rest. So anyway, Happy New Year to all the members and Happy New Year's to all the subscribers. It's a new year, 2021. Can you believe that is already 3 days already? Day 3? Can you believe it? I was thinking that, I took 2 days off, but then I'm back and we're almost in, January over almost a week. This is like crazy the way times fly, and I realize also that maybe I am the only one that was thinking that, let me just chill for a few days. But I am back and it's a new year, and because of that, we're going to be doing some new topics and, getting a little deeper into skincare, not only sharing our homemade stuff, but also giving you more details about the ingredients that you are using, how it benefits the skin, and how it also works on the skin. So that's what we're going to be doing, and we're starting out with vitamin A. Now let's do some shout out and then, stay tuned, guys. Vitamin A is coming up. I got to give my, Dietary subscribers a shout out. Thank you for your we want to welcome Cynthia to membership, guys. Cynthia Wallace has become a member. Welcome, Cynthia. If you're curious about membership, on the chat, you're going to notice some people in green. They are members of the channel. To become a member, you just have to look below the video. I think the words join is there, or click on my face and go to my channel page. You're going to see the word join. When you click on the word join, it's going to take you to another page, and on that page, it's going to give you different options, what type of member you want to be, whether you want to be basic or so on and so forth, and they all have names. Like Cynthia is Khichibeauty, so we have different names, and price start at $1.99. It's a reoccurring fee, so be mindful at that. A monthly fee, like if you choose $1.99, then you pay $1.99 every month. What benefit do you get as a member? You get to basically, you're supporting the channel. You get private chat, private videos. You also get a chance to choose topic for the show. And we're supposed to be getting together like on a monthly basis, which is going to be in effect this year. And a lot of perks like merchandise and so on and so forth. So that is, what membership entails. So on the chat, we have Karen, we have Jason, we have Jill, we have now Cynthia, and who else is here so far today? Magdalene is here, and Golden Child is here, Susie Kiwi is here, and some few more members. And now we have our regular subscribers, Dietary subscribers, and some of them are Aminia Romley, we have Georgia Paisley, we also have Keisha Rowe, Makeup Forever, Kate Thomas, we also have I said Makeup Forever already. Margaret and Kate. I did say Kate Thomas. I'm just circling. Makiba and I did say Keisha and Short Lady C are some of our really diehard subscribers. All right, guys. So, how did you all spend your holidays? Charlie, looking brand new for 2021. Thank you so much. Paulette, hello everyone. Lynn Spill, I love watching you. I think you're new. Welcome to the chat. Lana Halpert, happy new year to you and the others, subscribers and members. Now, vitamin A, guys, we talk so much about vitamin A on this channel that some of you already know what vitamin A really is, while some of you might just, vitamin A, vitamin C, we have vital vitamins for the skin, and they all operate differently on the skin. You have like vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin B, vitamin E, and vitamin D. All these vitamins are really important for the skin. So we are going to pick out each and every one of them and go into full details. Today we're talking about vitamin A. Now, what is this vitamin A all about? And I'm sure some of you are like really curious to know the full details, why it's such an important vitamin. Well, vitamin A is the name, is a group of fat soluble, and these are all called retinoid. Okay, now retinoid have a few layers of vitamin under it. It is the strongest form of a vitamin A. So vitamin A, guys, is fat soluble, and they are called retinoid. So I don't want you guys to mix up retinol, which this is the reason for this show. Some people see the word retinoid, some people see the word retinol, some people see the word retin-A, and are really confused about all of this retinoid, retinol, and retin-A. They are all vitamin A. So once you know that, then I'm gonna explain everything you need to know. So vitamin A is a group of fat soluble, and these are called retinoid. Okay, retinoid is the strongest form of a vitamin A. Retinoid is the strongest form of a vitamin A. On the retinoid, you will find retinol and you will find retin-A. Okay, now when it comes on to the strongest form of a vitamin A, what does this vitamin A does? It helps the skin to look younger. It helps to reduce wrinkles and fine lines. More so, guys, the strongest form of a vitamin A helps to reduce wrinkles and fine lines. It's a perfect vitamins for anti-aging purposes. It helps to get rid of the layers on the skin. First of all, guys, I don't want to jump the gun. I just want you guys to understand the difference in all of the retinol. So the first one I mentioned is retinoid. Okay, and when you see retinoid out there, you're also gonna see the word, and let me make sure I get it correct for you guys, because sometimes I mispronounce it, and it is called retinonic. Okay, so this is the strongest form of vitamin A, which you're not going to find in the store. Where you're going to find this vitamin A is at your doctor, because it is prescribed, or your dermatologist. It is strong and it will get the job done. Okay, and that's why it's not over the counter. Who need the strongest form of retinol? People with really severe sagging skin, or aged skin, or people that have severe hyperpigmentation and it's looking to clear that skin up. Those are the people that need the strongest form of a retinol, which you will get definitely at your doctor. Now, guys, the way retinol work on the skin is that it helps to speed up to get rid of the outer layer. The skin tends to shed, guys, and every 30 days your skin is going to shed. And I talk about this on the channel a lot. The skin shed, like you have those lizard and stuff like that, and then you see the skin pile up and peel off like a snake. That is exactly how your skin sheds. What happened? This take about 30 days, and after 30 days, you basically get new skin, and that is the reason why we use the word rejuvenate, okay, or revitalize. Your skin is refreshed, like brand new skin, which is all about the top layer of the skin. When you use retinol on your skin, it helps to speed this process up. So instead of 30 days for your skin to get rid of all the dead skin cells, which is what you're shedding, the retinol helps to get rid of it in round about, I would say, 14 to 21 days, much faster. So when you get rid of all of that from your skin faster, your skin will look newer, your skin will look fresher, your skin will look healthier, basically younger looking. So that is what this vitamin A is all about. Now, when it comes on to retinol, which is the vitamin A that you can get over the counter, this is a weaker form. Okay, so all the vitamins that you're going to hear about, all the vitamin A words that you're going to hear about, the retinol, the retin-A, and the retinoic acid, all of those are vitamins. The only difference is the strength. And we just talk about the highest strength, which is the one that you can get from your doctor. Now, the others, like the retinol, which is very, very common, is what you can get over the counter, and that is what you're going to find in most of your vitamin A or your anti-aging skincare product, or your retinol serum that you can buy, let's say, on Amazon, or your retinol vitamin moisturizer, or even, some people now have retinol in their facial toner. Okay, so the weakest one is the retinol, which do not need a prescription, and that is the one you find in most of your skincare product. So please know the difference. The stronger one works like a charm. Okay, it's gonna work really, really fast on the skin. However, you got to go get it at the doctor. The retinol is the weaker form, which is going to take about 2 to 3 months for you to see great result. Yes, it is working, but you need to use it continuously. Now, why are we talking about retinol? If you're just joining, we're talking about a vitamin A. Vitamin A, if you just joined, is a fat soluble, which is known as retinoid. And all of the other retinol, retin-A, and retin-A do fall under retinoid. If you have any question, can you please go ahead and ask it? I know a lot of people get confused, and I was a little nervous to do this topic because I know that all the words almost sound alike, and we don't have anything to write on to really go in details, but I promise I'll make a video just breaking it down. So if you're just joining, we're talking about vitamin A. Now, I talk a lot about vitamin A on this channel, which is in its natural form. However, when you go out in the skincare world, what you're going to find for vitamin A is retinol or retinoid or retin-A. Okay, all are vitamin A. Okay, all are vitamin A, and this is just the fancy or the scientific name for vitamin A. Now, when we talk about retinol, it is a weaker form of a vitamin A, and when you talk about retin-A, this is a stronger form of a vitamin A. All of the retin are all vitamin A. The difference is the strength. All right. How long do you have to use retinol before your skin can get used to retin-A? You got to use it for at least 3 months. First of all, we're going to talk more about, how to start out slowly using it. But for now, since you asked the question, at least 3 months. Some people take even 6 months to see result because it's not really quick. The quick one is what you're going to get at the doctor for the prescribed, portion. I'm not saying that is magic either. That still take time to work, but because it's so much stronger, you will see faster result. But at least I would say within 3 months, you should see some result. And that is the reason why you got to use it as often as you can. I would suggest, every other day. And we'll get into that, why you need to use it every other day and not every day when you're just starting out, that is. Tiffany, I use Retinoid 0.1 prescribed by my dermatologist. Is that vitamin A? Yes, it is. That is vitamin A. That is also another name for vitamin A, which is the prescribed name. Okay, so for retinoid, and you have retinon is also the same as retina A, and those are the strongest vitamin. It's the same. It's just that some people might call it, depending on the manufacturer, it might be retinoid or retina A. Okay, but it's the same, and it's vitamin A, and that is the one that you can only get from your doctor because it's the strongest form, and therefore it have to be monitored. And you're using 0.1%. That is just to show how strong this vitamin A is. So when you come on my show and I talk about vitamin A, vitamin A, vitamin A, it's really retinol. But because I personally use a lot of natural ingredient on my channel, when I'm using ingredients that contain vitamin A, instead of I just say it as is, it is vitamin A. But in all fairness, it is really retinol. Okay? All right. So Veronica, good afternoon, Chichi. Wishing you a happy new year and all. I missed the show 25. Oh, you don't miss it. You can still go ahead and watch it. Now we have someone messing up the channel, but anyway, we'll remove this person very soon. All right, so let's see. Rachel, is the food grade slide in your remedy the same strength as the OTC? Is the food grace, are you talking about in your remedy the same as the strength as the over the counter food grace? Food grade are you talking about? I'm not so clear. Can you explain that a little more for me? Not so clear. Lana Chichi, the retinol for the doctor is used topically or orally? And that is a very good question. Now, from the doctor, if you go to the doctor and if he tell you to use retinol is the weaker, which you can get over the counter. You can get that like in your serum, your moisturizer, over the counter. What you're going to get if you go to the doctor is retina A, or the other name for it is retinoid, however it is pronounced, right? That is what you're going to get. However, some doctor will, tell you that you can use retinol, and some of them might even, write a prescription, but that you can get over the counter. And all of what we're talking about is topically, how to use a vitamin A topically on the skin. Okay, all right, I'm taking another question, and then Richard, sorry, food grade, not good grade. Okay, so you want to know if food grade retinol, where was the question? Sorry, food grade. Okay, you want to know if food grade retinol is the same as over the counter. All right, so let me explain this carefully. Food grade vitamin A is normally taken from some form of a food, okay? They extract the enzyme, and most of the time this is in the form of some form of an oil. The food that you're going to find the most vitamin A in are yellow looking vegetables. Carrot contain a very high amount of vitamin A. You also have stuff like squash. You have stuff like, let's say, papaya. You have sweet potato. All of these contains vitamin A. You will also find vitamin A in, let's say, like iceberg lettuce. You can also find it in sweet peppers. You can also find the yellow sweet pepper, red sweet pepper, and what's the other color? Sweet pepper. You'll find vitamin A. You also will find vitamin A in oils. You have very wide variety of oils which we tend to use, like the bakuchial oil, the Khichi oil, the Rosehip oil, and Even the squalene oil have a bit of vitamin A. Now, when you find the prescription type, what they do, they extract the vitamin A enzyme and create it in a concentrated form. And this enzyme is what they use as prescribed. This is the same enzyme they use for skincare products. The only difference is that for the over the counter, it is watered down. Okay, so that is the difference. So if you're asking if it is the same as the over the counter, which one, the retinol, the food grade? Yes, it is. Okay, all right. So I hope I answer your question. So everything we're talking about is topically used on the skin. And I think because of the question, I kind of jump ahead, of some of the things I want to talk about, but it's always good to take questions. Chrissy Ann, just want to thank you for a wonderful information and uplifting video. It's gotten me through quarantine by learning how to take care of my skin using natural products. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for that. Can retinol cure open pores? Definitely, definitely. Let me explain to you exactly what. And we're talking about retinol, guys. And the reason why, if you're just joining, the reason we're talking about retinol is because, let's say retinoid, because all the other retinol fall under retinoid. The reason we're talking about retinoid, guys, is the fact that I use so much vitamin A on my show. On my channel, you'll find me talking about vitamin A all the time. I share videos using natural vitamin A, such as like carrots, and I also use a lot of oils that are high in vitamin A. Now, on my channel is vitamin A, but when you go out there in the market to search for vitamin A, you're going to notice that it is in the form of a retinol, and that is why we're breaking it down. Vitamin A is really retinol, okay? And retinoid is a group of fat solubles. On the retinol, what you will find is retinol and retin A. These are different in only strength. One you can get from the doctor and one you can buy over the counter. If I make a video or suggest that you use vitamin A on your skin, I'm simply telling you that you need to be using retinol on your skin. And that is just the baseline, okay? Out there in the market, you're going to find retinol serum and you're also going to find retinol moisturizer or just plain old bottle of label retinol. Now, I'm going to tell you how to use it, but before I do, we're going to take a few more questions and then we're going to break down exactly how to use it. And I'm also going to share a few homemade remedies that you can use topically on your skin that are high in retinol or vitamin A. All right, Lucy, did you? Okay. Cynthia, types of vitamin A, and I think we just mentioned the type, but we're gonna go back over it. Let's see. Ooh, Diana, what oil are we talking about? Okay, see, I that is why I don't. Guys, I have notes. To be honest, I have notes, and you can clearly see that I'm struggling because I'm not used to doing my show with the notes. Okay, I'm trying to start 2021 out like having everything in order and not being all over the place. But when I talk to you guys and you ask questions, most time you're jumping ahead and I'm answering the question, and I'm not able to go, from the notes. The honest truth is I know everything that I'm going to talk about. I just want it to seem like it's a little organized, but it's not working, guys. So let's talk about vitamin A and retinol. Okay, let me take the question, and each time you ask the question, I am going to answer the question because this is what I do best by not going by the notes. All right, so Cynthia, types of vitamin A. As I explained earlier, vitamin A is retinol, okay? Retinol is a type of a vitamin A, and you also retina A is a type of a vitamin A. The difference is the strength, okay? You're going to find that retina A is stronger than retinol. Retinol you can get over the counter. You don't need a prescription for it. Retin-A, you're gonna get it from your doctor, okay? Now your doctor will know what percentage to give to you and all of that good stuff. Now, how do you get it from natural fruits and vegetables, DIY? You get it from like your carrots, sweet potato. You're also gonna find it in fish like mackerel and salmon. Where else do you get it from? Natural oils such as the bakuchiol oil, the cacao oil, the rosehip oil, which we talk about all the time. And I mentioned the bakuchiol oil because now out there in the market world, they are considering it as the new retinol, and that is because it is loaded with vitamin A. Okay, guys, I hope I get that clear. That is because it is loaded with vitamin A. They're now calling it the new natural retinol, which is the bakuchiol oil, which we talk about all the time on the show, which I call bachi oil, because you're going to see it out there also as bachi oil. Now, when we talk about vitamin A, why do we talk about it so much? In case you're just joining, we talk about it because it actually works on the skin to help or to prevent. Okay, if you're in your 20s, as a matter of fact, that is when you really need to start using retinol, which is the weaker form, in your 20s, because round about the age of 20, that is when the skin things start to fall apart. The collagen production in the skin actually starts slowing down from a tender age of 20. So you're going to be using the retinol in the weakest form, that is to prevent your skin from getting wrinkles and fine lines. If you're just joining, we talk about how it actually works on the skin before. The way retinol works on the skin, I'm just going to repeat for people that are just joining, is the fact that your skin tends to shed every 30 days. Every 30 days, you get basically a new layer, top skin, okay? The outer layer, which I use a lot on this channel. The word I use is dead skin cell. Dead skin cell is what your skin shed. So if you go, let's say, to your dermatologist and they mention that, your skin is going to shed, it's the same dead skin cell we're talking about, right? And every 30 days, that skin, fall off. However, if you use retinol on your skin, the way that works, it speed up that process. So instead of 30 days, your skin take to shed, the retinol help to get rid of that dead skin cells in about 14 to 21 days. And that is going to have your skin looking younger and fresher for longer. So you're getting a new face, a new skin in 21 days, for say, instead of 30 days. That might sound, like, oh, what's the difference? It makes a big difference, especially if you're all up into skincare. So going back to the 20s, guys, for 20, you need a week, 20, 30, let's say 20, 30, brushing 40, somewhere between there. You need a weak form of vitamin A, which is retinol. And that is what you're going to see everywhere. Now, how do you use it? Do you use it directly on your skin? Yes, you can use it directly on the skin because it's going to come in the form of a serum, moisturizer. But if you buy it and just say plain old retinol, then you can choose to mix it with your serum or mix it with your moisturizer. For those of you who are just starting out to use retinol, I suggest that you mix it with either your serum or your moisturizer. And you're going to make sure to put your facial toner on before you use this retinol. So make sure you spritz your face with your facial toner. I suggest that you let your skin dry before you use any form of a retinol on the skin. Normally, I would tell you that, if you have dry skin, leave a little water on it and put your moisturizer on. When it comes onto retinol, this works totally different. You need to apply it on dry skin. So spritz your toner and let your skin dry. If you do not use a toner, when you get out of the shower, pat dry the skin and leave the skin for about 5 minutes or so before you apply your retinol, okay? When you apply the retinol, you massage it in the skin. Focus on, massaging it in circular motion. It is also good for the neck. What we're doing, we're getting rid of wrinkles on the skin. What else does it does? It gets rid of wrinkles. It have to shrink large pores. It also have to get rid of hyperpigmentation on the skin, meaning it gets rid of dark spots and blemishes on the skin. And it also help to get rid of acne prone skin. So if you, because it is anti-inflammatory and antibacterial, if you have like, you know, little spots and blemishes popping up out of nowhere, the retinol is going to help with that. Decrease, as I said, fine lines and wrinkles. It also decrease large pores. It also lighten and brighten by getting rid of dark spots and blemishes, smooth wrinkles and fine line, boosts collagen. This is the big one, guys. Boosts collagen in the skin. And that is the main reason why, you know, when you're getting on in age, you're telling you retinol, 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 because, you know, the sagging skin and all of that, you need to tighten it up, and that is what it does. So 20s to about 39, 35, somewhere there, you're going to use it, and you don't need to use it every night, okay? You can use it every other night or every 3 days. However, by the time you touch the big 4-0, then you are going to make sure that retinol is your friend. If you are, you know, 40, 50, 60, you already start to see wrinkles and fine lines, you are using it to get rid of the wrinkles and fine lines. I gotta drink some water. Sorry, guys. Don't know where that came from. Just a little tickle and it's nothing. Okay? All right, so you're going to use it to get rid of the wrinkles and fine lines on the skin. You're going to use it every other night. Now, which form do you need? Do you need a stronger or do you need the weaker over the counter? That depends on your skin. So therefore, you got to know your skin. What are your skin issues? If you at 40, 50 already have severe wrinkles on the skin, you still can use the retinol, which is the weaker one over the counter. But let's say you have hyperpigmentation, little bumps coming up all over, extremely sagging skin. That means, what is going on with my tooth? Sorry, guys. This is a live show, so I am gonna. You know, when we were growing up, that is like when saliva get in the wrong throat or when water get in the wrong throat. That is what happened just now to me. Like talking so fast, saliva get in the wrong throat. It happened, guys. It's live TV or live YouTube. All right, so if you find that your skin is really out of whack, right? Like really and truly out of whack, and there's nothing you can do about it, then you want to start to use retinol, then you go and you visit your dermatologist and, you know, let them give you an overview of the skin. But if it's okay and it's just the wrinkles and stuff, yeah, go and get your over-the-counter retinol and use. This you're going to use on your skin at night. We do not want to use this in the daytime. And the reason why we use it at night, remember, it's moving faster than, you know, regular, meaning the new layer of the skin is popping up much faster, and you don't want to expose this to too much sunlight because now the skin becomes a bit sensitive, okay? When you use a lot of a retinol on your skin, it makes your skin sensitive. So when you're going out, guess what you need to use, which some of you don't like to talk about. This is sunscreen. Using retinol, meaning you need to use the sunscreen. All right, so we're going back to the age group. So 40, 50s, you know, you're using the retinol. When it comes on to up in the 70s and, you know, upwards, and if your skin is not looking as gorgeous as you want, then that is the time you can also get, you know, ask for a stronger dose of the retinol, which you're going to get, you know, from visiting your dermatologist or basically your doctor. I'm going to take some questions and then we are going to move on. All right. Hi, Sharon. How are you? Happy New Year to you. Maluba, I think Prada. I'm 55 with sensitive skin. What is the best oil I can use to have enough vitamin A? And that is a very, very good question, which we were going to get into. So let me just answer it right away. I just spoke about the bakuchiol oil, which they are now calling the new alternative to retinol that is loaded with vitamin A. I have it right there, but I forget to put it a little closer. Another oil that is high in vitamin A is this amazing oil known as the cacao oil. And all of these oils I mentioned on my channel. I honestly do not go out and buy retinol cream or retinoid. I use the oils. That is what I use to get my full dose of vitamin A. And that is what I share on the channel because that is the natural form of a retinol. Okay? So cacao oil, bakuchiol oil, rosehip oil is another oil that contains vitamin A. Carrot oil or carrot seed oil that is contain vitamin A. The difference is some of these oils are higher in vitamin A. And I give you the highest is the bakuchiol. Then you have the cacao. The cacao have more vitamin A than the rosehip. The rosehip oil, however, is very, very, unique. The fact that it contains both vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin E. Another oil I mentioned is the carrot seed oil. You also have like sunflower seed oil that have a bit of vitamin A, but these four oils that I mentioned, the bakuchiol, the cacao oil, the carrot seed oil, and the rosehip oil are some of the oils that are highest in vitamin A, and these are good to use on the skin. Another oil that do have vitamin A that you really do not want to use, well, you can use it, but you probably need to use it on your buttocks or somewhere like that is fish oil, like salmon oil, okay? Those are also rich in vitamin A. But if you want the pleasant one, then you use these oils, okay? All right, so I hope I answered that question. We're going to talk more about it. Carrie, those oils you mentioned can use directly on the skin or mix. They can be used directly on the skin, 1 to 2 drops on the skin above your facial serum, or you can mix it in your facial moisturizer, or you can even choose to mix it in your regular DIY like we do a lot on this channel. Ed Parcher, don't go in the sun without sunscreen. Okay, definitely. Cuckoo, what is the best source of retinol? And I just mentioned it when it comes on to oil, which is the bakuchiol oil, which is topically. We're talking about using things topically on the skin. However, if you're thinking about, loading up on vitamin A, then you're going to actually be eating a lot of carrots. You're going to be eating like sweet potato. You're going to be eating like, dark green vegetables. Iceberg lettuce do also have a lot of vitamin A. You can get vitamin A from beef liver, all the kind of liver that you could think of that you could eat, because a lot of people eat different kinds of liver. You can get vitamin A from those. You can also get vitamin A from fish, like those like salmon and mackerel. You can also get a vitamin A from certain nuts. So definitely you could, mostly if you notice what I mentioned are still things that are healthy, right? But anything that is bright in color do have sweet pepper contains vitamin A too. So load up on that and eat it up, because it's good for not only your digestive system, but it is also good for the skin. And what we're talking about today is what vitamin A to use topically on the skin. Okay, all right. Winnie Yukata, Happy New Year. Please, how do you use Neema oil, or maybe you're talking about neem oil? I'm not sure if I know this oil. Neema. Let me know if that's a mistake. Can you use the oil from the vitamin A supplement? And that is a very, very good question. Personally, yes, I use that. It is vitamin A, but that definitely is going to be in the form of retinol. Okay, retinol, which is the weaker one, because that you're going to get over the counter. Okay, so definitely I use it a lot. The way I use that vitamin A oil in the capsule form, I mix it with my other oil. It is very, very thick, so it's very difficult to apply on your skin and get it to spread. So I would squeeze about 2 to 3 capsule in, let's say, some grapeseed oil, and then I would apply it on my skin. I normally make a blend of oil because, as I said to you guys, I really do not go out and buy retinol cream or retinol serum. I like to use it from the natural oils like the Khichi and the Khichi oil. So that's what I use, and I mix it up. And that's what I normally share on the channel. But, you know, some of you guys might be, you know, bombarded with, you know, you want a cream, you want a serum with retinol. So I'm just telling you it's a vitamin A, and you can go ahead and get that, mix it, or you can choose to use oils like I tend to do. Do not eat too much sweet potato. Sweet potato are high in calories. Yes, sweet potato. The funny thing about that though, sweet potato contains carbohydrate, but it is still better to eat sweet potato than rice because it still have less carbohydrates than rice. Okay, and whatever you eat, it's healthy, and I probably should do a little thing on sweet potato. It's actually really not bad for you. It's actually very good for you. Everything depends on portion size. So if you're eating, whether you're eating white potato or you're eating sweet potato, it's all about the amount that you eat. Okay, do not eat like, you know, a big old plate sweet potato, but a little sweet potato is actually good for you. And as I said, it is better to eat some sweet potato than to eat rice. Golden child, the other sweet potato are pretty low in calories and naturally sweet. So here's someone talking about potato. All right, guys. So if you're just joining, we're talking about vitamin A, and I'm sure you miss a lot of vitamin A. But just a quick recap: we talk about vitamin A. It's really retinoid, and retinoid comes in many different forms in terms of strength, such as retinol, which is a weaker strength of retinoid, and you also have Retin-A. And we also mention how to use it on the skin, what age that you can start using it, and you know when best to use it. We also talk about the source where you could get vitamin A from, like, you know, carrots and stuff like that. And we also talk about different oils that are high in vitamin A. Now we are taking a few more questions, and then let me check the paper if I miss anything that I want to talk about. Every other day, retinol, all this. Okay, yes. So we basically talk about most of what you need to know. So we're going to take questions and give some recipe with vitamin A. What are yam, the yellow sweet potato? Okay, that is a very okay, let me see how to explain this best. Yam and sweet potato. Okay, it depends on where you are from. Okay, I am Jamaican, and what is known as yam here in America is what I would call potato. Okay, however, it's a different type of potato from what I'm accustomed to, but it's still potato. Here it is called yam. In Jamaica, per se, yam is something totally different. Okay, yam is it's actually a different. It's still run on a vine, but it's the leaves and everything are different. The potato that they have here that they call yam is the same breed and same leaf as what we call sweet potato. So I would say sweet yam here in America, depending on where you live, you know, I'm answering the question. I figure somebody that's here is sweet potato. Okay, the one when you go to the grocery store in Thanksgiving and you get a sweet potato pie, it's the yam that they use to make that sweet potato pie. Okay, so it is really potato. Yam is something totally different. Okay, however, we just go with the name since they say it's yam here. Okay, all right, Taryn, I love yam, sweet potato, cassava, yucca. They're all my weakness. So yucca is a form of potato which is similar to Irish potato. It's just that it is more tight and sticky, but it still fall in the Irish potato of family. All right, so sweet potato now, which is the one with the bright pretty color, which comes in yellow, purple streaks and stripes, those are sweet potato, and all of those contains vitamin A. Discarded, can I mix tea tree oil with lotion? The honest truth is, when it comes down to tea tree oil, personally for me, I do not like the scent of tea tree oil. I would not wear tea tree oil outside of the home. If I have to put tea tree oil, let's say on my wart or anything like that, I would use it in the oil, in the house. However, to each his own. If you have like acne prone skin, or if you have a breakout and you want to add the tea tree oil to your lotion, if you have body acne, you can definitely add it to your lotion. It's just for me, I don't like the fragrance per se. All right, Sharon, I made my own papaya oil and it turned out great. I use grapeseed oil, and I would really like you to send me that recipe. Let me see exactly how you actually, make that papaya seed oil. Alisa, does rosehip seed oil fade dark spots? And that is a good question, and I'm going to break it down for you why I'm going to answer it this way. Rosehip oil is high in vitamin A, which is retinol, and it also contains vitamin C, and it contains vitamin E. It contains three main vitamins. Vitamin A will help to, get rid of dead skin cells. It will also help to smooth wrinkles and boost collagen. Vitamin C is that one vitamin that helps to clear hyperpigmentation on the skin, get rid of dark spots, which are all hyperpigmentation, and vitamin E help to hydrate the skin. So to answer your question, does rosehip oil fade dark spots on the skin? Yes, it does, and it does so by activating the vitamin A and the vitamin C. Okay, all right. Greta, IGG, I'm a big fan of you there. Can you alternate rosehip oil for vitamin A? Here it's difficult to buy vitamin A. Yes, and that is the reason why we mentioned that vitamin A is rosehip oil is high in vitamin A, so you can use it on your skin. I have a homework for you guys, just to make things clear. When you go out and you're going to get your retinol serum or retinol moisturizer, I would ask you guys to turn over the back and read the ingredient. Okay, that's all I'm asking you, and that's all the homework I'm giving it to you right now. And some of you guys know why I'm giving you that homework. When you get or if you have a retinol cream at home, all you need to do is to turn it over and read the ingredient list. Okay, read the ingredient list, and the way you read your ingredient list is whatever is in your jar or your bottle, the first word on it is the one that have the highest percentage. Okay, so let's say it's 100% to make up a bottle of whatever skincare product you're using, and how you do it is the thing that is in it most is going to be like 50%. The other ingredients are going to fall on the 5%, 10%, 15% to make up that 50. The first ingredient, so if you take up a skincare product and the first ingredient on it is water, it means that the cream or whatever the product is contain mostly water, which is going to be around about 50%. The other ingredients in list is going to go by percentage. So the next one might be the ingredient that could be 15%, the next one could be 10%, and so on and so forth. But the first word is going to be the highest percentage of that ingredient. So just turn over your retinol cream or your retinol serum and read the ingredient panel. Okay, all right, so let's move on, and I'm going to take a few more questions. Lana Nurse, welcome. Lana, how are you? Juliana, hello. I'm late, better late than never. Giffy, I've never received my gift. Some of you guys, we're going to talk about the gift at the end. I know this one's coming. We're going to talk about the gift at the end, but hang on in there. What vitamin A help for eyebrow thickening? Okay, now when we talk about vitamin A, we're not talking. I know the reason why you might ask that question. You might ask that question because carrot seed oil or carrot seed butter is good for hair growth and all of that. Okay, so I know that's why you're asking the fact that it is loaded with vitamin A. So if you want the oil that's going to thicken your brow, I would tell you to try the carrot seed oil. All right. However, we have some other oils that when you entwine or mix those together, you can get faster results with your brow, like the good old castor oil, which we're not going to talk about today, because castor oil is not high in vitamin A, and it's also because of the process and all of that good stuff. But we won't talk about castor oil today. And we have Diane. I received my gift. I love it. I continue to use my toner along with my oils. All right. So the gift thing is coming up. Listen. Oh, I could see why you guys is chasing me up. All right. Let's do a recap really, really quick, guys. And we're going to talk more about vitamin A and retinol, okay? So that you guys could understand a little better. I know sometimes when I touch on this topic, it's kind of a little like, oh, we don't want to hear about that. We just want to hear about, what you normally talk about, but it is very vital for you to know. We are talking about vitamin A today, guys. And what is vitamin A? Vitamin A is really retinoid, and retinoid is a group of fat solubles that you need in your body for immune system and also to strengthen and all of that good stuff. But you can use it topically on your skin for boosting collagen, reducing wrinkles and fine lines. You normally hear when people get on in age, they're telling them now is the time for you to use retinol on the skin. Remember, I said retinol is a form, is basically vitamin A. The reason for that is when you get older, your skin the collagens tend to slow down, and you are trying to let your skin look bright and sharp and radiant. So the retinol is going to reduce the wrinkles, get rid of large pores. It's also going to get rid of hyperpigmentation. And the way it works is that the skin does shed, and when the skin shed, it takes about 30 days. But when you use the retinol on your skin, it speeds that process up to about 14 to 15 days. Therefore, within 15 to 21 days, you're looking more sharper, your skin is looking fresher, and wrinkles and fine lines and the hyperpigmentation are much less on the skin. And that is what it is all about. How do you get this retinol? You get it from yellow fruits and fruit with bright colors like papaya, like pumpkin, I forget pumpkin, like carrots, and green leaf vegetable too, like iceberg lettuce. You can also get it, not for topically now, but to eat in the system, like mackerel and salmon and liver. Any kind of liver is really, really good. So that, and you can also get it from oil that you can use topically, like Khichi oil, Rosehip oil, a little squalene oil, and the bakuchiol oil. Okay, so basically that's what we talk about. How do you use it on your skin? You use it preferably at night, and you want to make sure that your skin is very dry before you apply it on your skin, and you massage it in the skin. How often should you be using retinol on your skin? You can use retinol on your skin especially when you're just starting out, every other day or every 2 days, okay? And the reason for that is because, it just tends to get strong and it could irritate the skin, so you don't want to overdo it. How long does it take to work on the skin? It takes about 3 months or so to see amazing result. The honest truth is when you start to use it, a month or so, you're going to notice a difference. You got to have patience with this thing, okay? However, if you want something that works really, really fast, then you got to go to the doctor, your dermatologist, or wherever you go to get your skin looked after, and they will give you the prescription form, which is the stronger form, which is Retin-A or Retin, everybody mix that name up. That is the strongest form, okay? Now, what time or when do you start to use it on your skin? You can actually start to use it from in your 20s, and you're going to use the lowest strength as possible, which you can get over the counter. You can use it in the form of a serum. You can use it in the form of a moisturizer, and you can also take it and mix it with your serum or mix it with your moisturizer. I would suggest if you're very young, 20, 25, 30, mix it with your moisturizer. When you get on in the 40, then you're going to apply it, and you can use in your 40s, you can use retinol serum, and on top of that, you lay the retinol moisturizer. And you don't need to walk out in the sun with that, so you're going to use it every night on your skin only. And you always have to use a sunscreen because it's going to make your skin a little more sensitive. Now, if you do not want to go and buy anything out there, where else can you find it? You can find it in the oils we just mentioned. And you can also go ahead and make some DIY. Like this morning, I think I post a video using carrots. And when you were growing up, they tell you to eat up your carrots. It's good for your eyesight, it's good for your immune system and all of that, but it's also good to use topically on the skin to reduce the wrinkles and fine lines and, you know, shrink large pores and boost the collagen and so on and so forth. So that is just a recap in a nutshell in case you missed at us at the top of the hour. So you can go ahead now and ask as many questions as you like. Kay Campbell, good evening. I'm late, but I was okay. You're not late, but little of knowledge is great. Your face look more glowing this evening. I got some rest. Yes, I got some rest. Locklet, all the best for 21. I made the vitamin A moisturizer you post this morning, but it was not creamy as yours. It was watery. Should I use it nevertheless? Yes, you should use it. And maybe, did you use the same amount that I used? And did you use the ice cube? The ice cube is the trick to that, to make it that creamy, okay? The ice cube is what make it get really, really creamy. So be mindful of that. And if it's a little too watery, maybe you need to add a little bit more oil to it, okay? All right, Unbreakable, I really love my gift. Thank you. And thank you. Oh, a lot of people received their gift. Makiba, Khichi, is rose oil the same as rosehip oil? I tried finding rosehip oil, but they say rose oil. It's not the same. We talk about this a lot on the channel, but you know, every day we have new people, so we're going to talk about it really, really quick. Rosehip oil is made from rose seeds, okay? Rosehip oil is made from rose seeds. These roses that mostly make rosehip oil is not really common. They are, and if you're Jamaican, you're going to know what I'm talking about. They are the little rose bush that have a lot of maca, okay? That's what I'm talking about, the maca, which is really picker. The little rose bush that have a lot of picker on them, which mostly find out like somewhere like out in the Amazon. We like, you know, you don't really find some of these in the countryside. Well, it all depends on where you live. They're not the rose bush that grow really, really high. They're very, very low. And these rose bush, they bear these pods on it, like, you know, when the rose petals fall off and the middle part, that is where the seeds are, and that is what they use to make the rosehip oil. Now, when it comes on to rose oil, that is made from rose petals, okay, which is the flowery part of the rose. So it's two different types. And when you talk about rose oil, mostly rose oil are essential oil, okay, but rose hip oil is from rose bush, and that is from the seeds. You can actually go and research it for yourself. Are both oils the same? Not really, okay? Because the rose hip oil, as I mentioned, is from the kernel, from the seeds of the rose seeds, and that we are going to find the rich vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin E. Rose oil does not contain vitamin A. Okay, it does not contain vitamin A any at all, but it's very hydrating to the skin. The fragrance is great. It's good to, you know, make your DIY smell nice, and as I said, it's good to, you know, refreshen the skin. All right, so someone else made it and it was not as thick. And make sure to use the ice cube. I hope you guys remember the ice cube. Cara, we have these three everywhere. Rosehip. Okay, see, some places do have it. In Canada, all right. So some places do have the rose bushes with the picker on it, very short one. And most time the little bud look a little orangey. Those are the one for the rosehip oil. Rachel, when will you open your shop? I rather buy. My shop is gonna open this year. We're actually working on it right now. I wanted to open it by the end of this month. Let's see how it goes, but it definitely basically it's there. If you click on the link, it will tell you coming soon. So it's yeah, we're getting stuff together. So hopefully fingers crossed that we can get it up and running by the end of the month. I've seen ladies collecting these. My favorite oil is Rosehip oil. And thanks for asking. Carrie, yes, I made it, but it was not thick as yours. As yours, I put the ice cube. Okay, so definitely, had a little more oil to it. Okay. Let's see who else is here. My time. Georgia, I second that to Rachel. Rachel, well, okay, my shop. All right, definitely, guys. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. I'm taking question. Guys, if you ask a question and I don't answer, that's because I don't see all the questions. Like now I'm scrolling trying to find question and I'm not seeing all the questions. But when I get off the chat, I'm gonna see a lot of questions that I didn't see. And all right, guys, so Ed, don't go in the sun. All right, guys, so I read most of those. So that is just the basic of vitamin A. Now, let's talk a little chit-chatting with us, guys. I know you guys all want us to chit-chat a bit. The weight loss challenge. Let's address the gift first. Some of you guys, I still did not post out your gifts. And the reason for that is I took 2 days off, and I'm being honest with you. I didn't try to turn the computer on or anything like that. I did post a little thing for my New Year's dinner on stories, but that was about it. I posted a few videos that I kind of rework because I want to, take a little breather for myself. Because now that we're going to be doing the weight loss challenge, I also want to rest and eat so that, when the challenge starts, I know that I have to cut back. But that's not true, guys, because I find myself cutting back a lot already. So your gifts are on the way. I am going to be getting them out tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow. So if you don't get your gift by the end of next week, shoot me an email and let me know that you didn't get your gift. Now, I also know that at the beginning of the 25 days challenge, some people actually won the headband and the earring. For those of you who won the headband and the earring, you will also notice that you didn't get the headbands and you didn't get the earrings. Because, as I mentioned to you about the earrings, for those of you who watch, you know what the earrings was about. I feel like the gift that I sent is way better than the headband or the earring. However, if you want the headband or the earring, and you feel like, you know what, I still need the headband, just send me an email, all right? So that is where gifts are concerned. Some people get their gifts. Some people, I think everyone except Rosie Beer for the basket didn't get their, gift basket because Rosie was delayed with her phone number. And she's on the chat, so she could testify that I'm speaking the truth. Her phone number was missing, and that's the reason why her gift is delayed. But now she sent the phone number, so she's the only one with the basket. And a lot of other people with regular gift. All the gifts for final night, I think, most of those gifts are out. For day 26, when we do all of that, most of those gifts are out. The gifts that are still lagging are some of the midweek gift that, because I'm doing it coming down the line. But because there was so much on the last day, I didn't want to get all confused. So I just jump and send those out. Okay? All right. So weight loss challenge. We're going to be starting our weight loss challenge tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 4th. So tomorrow we're going to be starting. Now, what I'm going to be doing, I am going to be hosting a live show. And since we're so accustomed to the 7:30, I'm going to come on 7:30 and I'm going to talk in full details about the weight loss challenge. However, guys, if you want to join the challenge, tomorrow is the day that you're going to take your picture. Tomorrow is the day that you are going to weigh yourself, and you can start to get into the habit of cutting back and food and all of that. I said tomorrow, even though tomorrow night is when I'm going to come on and talk about, because I didn't want to have 2 shows today, guys, to be honest, talk about the weight loss. But we are officially starting it tomorrow, kicking it off tomorrow, but officially on the 5th. Because when I give all the information tomorrow, then you'll know that starting from the 5th, you got to get things rolling. And if you want to know exactly how the challenge is going to work, then you definitely have to join me tomorrow. And we're going to make it the same 7:30, or should I do it at 7? Since it's not the skincare challenge, a little earlier maybe. I don't know. I'll see. But check out between 7:30 and 7. Between 7 and 7:30. I probably will do it for 7 instead of 7:30, so that we could finish a little earlier. And then after that is video farms. Okay, I am going to be making video farms to post on the channel about the process of getting rid of the pounds. We're going to be making drinks, videos and tea and stuff like that to post on the main channel. However, I am going to have a session which we will announce, where if you want to work out with me, let's say in the morning, whenever I'm going to do my live working out session, we'll come on and we'll do the live working out together and stuff like that. So it's going to be fun, but you want all the information, that is going to be on tomorrow. So get your workout clothes ready, whether it's your PJ, whether it's your undies, whether you have the nice fancy one, or we're going to do some working out. And most of the workout that we're going to share, we're going to just use probably 1 or 2 pounds of weight or no weight whatsoever. So just join tomorrow to see the full details of the workout. I start cutting back already, and I woke up and I feel like I want to stop, because I'm all for the workout, and I said I wasn't going to start it on the 1st, and I'm so glad I didn't, because I don't want to be pressured like, oh, January 1st. No. So that's why we didn't start it. We're taking our own sweet time, because we don't want to fail, and we want to keep this thing going. We're going to try to lose at least 8 pounds per month. We're going to be having water drinking together and stuff like that, record, and you come back and you share how much water, if you didn't get it done. You can also make, tomorrow, guys, because this is a different show. So that's why. So if you want to be a part of the workout challenge, then you're going to join me tomorrow. I don't want to confuse people, Anyway, 7 o'clock. We're going to make it 7. The notification, I try to put it out early so that you can get the notification. But 7 o'clock instead of 7:30 to kickstart the weight loss challenge. Who want to be a part? Get excited. So tomorrow, make sure, take a picture of yourself. Best not in baggy clothes like this. And weigh yourself and write it down, because we're going to share a schedule. We're going to share, tips on how to record day by day, and also how to record what you eat. So join me tomorrow to kick off the weight loss challenge. Okay? Now, guys, now is the time to chit chat. For those of you who want to chit chat with me, let's see. Any question you have, go ahead and ask. I didn't eat dinners yet, and I don't even feed for dinner. So that's set and losing weight, but you gotta eat. This challenge, you gotta eat. Okay, all right. So just what we're gonna try to do is to try to develop a lifestyle instead of a diet. Okay, I think that is the goal. For some of you who don't know, I grew up really, really skinny, and then when I went to live on my own, it was the freedom of food. I gained a lot of weight, and eventually it was getting a little embarrassing. Like, I went and visited my cousin Pauline, and she didn't recognize me, and that I cried, with all this weight. And I learned how to take care of myself, how to eat right, and how to get that weight off and keep it off for years and years and years. As I said to some of you guys, it's since I start YouTube, where I sit down a lot to edit videos, that I gained all this weight that I'm carrying around. So I'm going to be going back to the old school, what I know, to get rid of the weight. And we want to do it for this. This is a natural skincare channel. So we're going to try to lose the weight naturally, okay? Which can happen, once you know how to tweak certain things. So that's what we are going to be doing. So no pills, no additives or anything like that. Just detoxing, fasting, and working out, and mostly drinking a lot of water. Okay, all right, guys. So any question, and then we're gonna end the show. What can I add to my papaya residue for my skin? You can add any form of oil. And we have several videos where I had oil. You can, depending what you want it to do. Are you going to use it as a facial mask, or are you going to use it as a leave-on overnight mask? Depending on what you're doing. But all oils like grapeseed oil, cacao oil, rosehip oil, jojoba oil, whatever you have, blend it up in it and use it. Okay. All right. Rosie. Yeah. Not a diet. New eating regime, new lifestyle. Yes, that's what we're going for. Golden child. Can you use more than one vitamin A oil mixed together? As a matter of fact, that's what I do all the time. I mix all of them together to create a stronger vitamin A rich oil. Okay. And yes. Akiba, yes, guys, we really do love them. Um, what can I add? Okay, I read that. Rachel, yes, we all love you, Chichi and Lucy. Yvonne Rochester, do you apply moisturizer after? Yes. Oh, that's a very good question. After the Retina A. Now, the Retina A, remember, you're going to get that from in the prescribed form, and you are going to apply it on the skin, and above that, you're going to add your moisturizer, or you can choose to mix it in the moisturizer. Very good question. I absolutely love you, Chichi, and I love you right back. I'm scrolling up to see what I missed. Kara, if I did that, I would break. Okay, all right. I cut back starting today too. Really good. TT Cap, Chichi. Okay, so this is, I got your email. No, I just saw you. TT Cap, I just saw you, and I read your email before I came on. So TT Cap is actually TTT. Okay, guys? Receive my oil, thank you. Oh, you was asking about the apricot oil. Apricot oil, you're going to use it just the way you use your grapeseed oil. So you can mix it with other oils, or you can use it directly on your skin also. Okay? It's really a good oil. It's rich in vitamin C. And Akiba, that will be it, my time. Okay, so is it a better time for you? And please check your spam if you can find it. Okay, yeah, Khichibeauty at Gmail. New show, weight loss challenge. Take you before picture. Okay, thank you for that, Lucy. Chatting with Lex. How are you? 7:30 is better. All right, guys. Now I'm struggling with time. And guys, I'm going to share my pre-weight loss weight with you also. I can hold myself accountable. And that's why we are asking to take the before and after pictures, because just like with the skincare challenge, which we're going to be posting the video soon, we're going to be motivated, and we're going to try to motivate others with the amount of weight that we lose. This could turn out to be something big. We really want to dedicate ourselves to it, so you just don't know. So make sure to weigh yourself and take a before and after picture. And when you join the show tomorrow, you're going to hear me talking about things like get a suit of clothes, and that is the suit of clothes that you're going to keep taking your picture in, once a week or twice a week, to show mostly every end of the week. That same clothes is what you're going to take your picture in, so we could see the difference, because we're planning on creating an album with every one of us that participate, so we could actually show weekly the decline in weight. Okay, it's going to be good, guys, so you don't want to miss that. And let's see if we have another question. Narisha, Chichi, can I get the email address? I can send mine. Okay, the email address Lucy posted, chichibeauty@gmail.com. Gika, Lucy, so nice. Okay, good evening. All right, guys, so I think I answered all the question. This is just like a movie. Abadan, beautiful woman. I'm happy to do this challenge with you. And Lucy, I love you too, Lucy. Oh, it's a lot of love going on. All right, guys, so that is my time. Look at me sweating, guys. I'm under a lot of lights, and I am sweating, and it's not the other sweating, guys. It's not the other sweating. Also, guys, for this year, we have membership on the channel, and for all our members, we're going to have group chat, which that is going to be once a week. We're going to try to have a group chat for members, and we're also going to start another group with all of you guys, but I'm trying to get it off this platform so we could announce it, so we could do the Zoom chat. So that is in the making, and I'm gonna announce and time and everything, all prepare, and you guys will get to be a part of that we could see each other. There is a chat on YouTube that we can actually, it's called Fondue, that we can actually get together to do our group in. The difference with that chat, and that is why I'm not so sure if that's going to work, is because you have to pay. It's not free. So if I arrange a group chat on it, is paid, and I'm trying to avoid, you guys trying to get into the group and have to, be paying something. So that paid section, I think I would leave it for if I'm doing like a workshop. And that is the reason why I'm going to try to form the group. We'll figure it out. Someone was suggesting to use the Facebook, but I got to talk to Lucy about that. Maybe we need to start a new Facebook page for the group and get rid of the old one. But I'll let you guys know. But definitely, I see the need for us getting together like on a monthly basis and just really interacting with each other. So that is in the work. And all of what I'm talking about is going to be up and ready by the end of January. So stay tuned for that. Okay, guys, so my time is up, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Those of you who want to be a part of the weight loss challenge, just join us tomorrow for all the info on that. And next week we're gonna have our Sunday chit chat, which is regular on the channel. So come back for Sunday chit chat, and also don't forget to continue watching the videos. That's how you support the channel. And give it a thumbs up and watch the video to the end, so that the system could see that you really like the video. Thank you all for joining, and go and research the vitamin A retinol a little more for yourselves, in case you didn't understand some of the things that I tried to explain to you. Thank you, Lucy, for moderating the show. Thank you to all my members, and thank you for all the subscribers that are tuning in on a weekly basis. Always here, always here. Have a great week. And for those of you who I'm going to see tomorrow on the chat, see you tomorrow. Be good to yourself, and don't forget to steam, exfoliate, and make sure to put your toner, serum, moisturizer on your skin. And don't forget to massage your skin. Be good to yourself, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow, or for some of you next week, or tomorrow in the videos. Okay? Be good. Bye-bye.